By the end of this module, you will be able to define and differentiate between various types of rubrics and scoring guides. Identify the components and criteria of a well-constructed rubric. Create customized rubrics aligned with educational objectives. Apply rubrics effectively for grading, feedback, and learner development. Evaluate and revise rubrics for clarity, fairness, and inclusiveness. This module focuses on the systematic creation and application of rubrics and scoring guides to enhance assessment practices. It explores their roles in objectivity, fairness, clarity, reliability, and learner feedback. You will critically examine different types of rubrics, principles of effective rubric design, and how scoring guides can standardize evaluation, minimize subjectivity, and improve instructional alignment. Practical applications, design models, and domain-specific examples are provided for both formative and summative contexts. Understanding rubrics and scoring guides. A. What is a rubric? A rubric is a scoring tool that outlines criteria, what is being assessed, levels of performance, quality spectrum, e.g., excellent to poor, descriptors, observable behaviors or attributes at each level. B. What is a scoring guide? A scoring guide provides detailed instructions or standards for evaluating an assignment, often as points or percentage scales, checklists, rating descriptors. While all rubrics are scoring guides, not all scoring guides are rubrics. Importance of rubrics and scoring guides. 1. Clarify expectations for students. 2. Ensure objectivity and fairness in grading. 3. Reduce marking variability across teachers. 5. Guide student self-assessment and peer reviews. 5. Provide meaningful feedback for learning improvement. 6. Align instruction with learning outcomes. Types of rubrics. A. Analytic rubrics. Break down assessment into components, e.g., content, organization, grammar. Each criterion scored separately. Pros. Detailed feedback. Pinpoint strengths and weaknesses. Cons. Time-consuming, complex to develop. B. Holistic rubrics. Assign a single score based on overall performance, uses broad descriptors, e.g., demonstrates exceptional understanding. Pros. Fast and efficient, good for high-stakes testing. Cons. Less detailed feedback. Lower diagnostic value. C. Single-point rubrics. Provide criteria for proficiency only, leaving space for comments on how students exceed or fall short. Combines flexibility with clarity. Pros. Encourages personalized feedback, focuses on growth. D. Checklists. Scoring guides. Binary, yes, no, or done, not done evaluation. Suitable for tasks with clear-cut completion requirements, e.g., lab procedures. Essential components of a high-quality rubric. 1. Clear criteria, focused on the learning outcome. Second, performance levels. 3 to 5 tiers, e.g., exemplary, inadequate. Third, descriptors. Observable, measurable, distinct for each level. 4. Scoring scale. Numeric or descriptive labels. 5. Weighting. Optional. Assigning different importance to each criterion. 6. Language clarity. Student-friendly, concise, culturally inclusive. 7. Alignment. Consistent with curriculum and standards. And 8. Practical usability. Easy to interpret, apply, and reuse. Steps in developing a rubric. 1. Define the learning objective. Start with what you want students to learn and demonstrate. 2. Determine the criteria. Break down the assignment, task, into key skills or content areas. 3. Select the rubric. Type choose between holistic or analytic depending on the assessment purpose. 4. Describe performance levels. Develop clear descriptions of performance for each criterion at each level. 5. Assign scores, weights based on importance or difficulty. 6. Review and validate use peer review or pilot testing to refine before implementation. Effective use of rubrics in the classroom. Before the task, share with students for transparency. During the task, encourage self-monitoring using the rubric. After the task, use for grading and personalized feedback. For reflection, let students assess their growth over time. Common mistakes in rubric design. Vague descriptors, e.g., good or adequate. Too many criteria, making scoring overwhelming. Unbalanced levels, missing intermediate levels. Inconsistency between rubric and actual task, ignoring student input in rubric development. Digital and AI-powered rubrics. Modern learning management systems, LMS, and AI tools allow automated rubric-based grading, Canvas, Google Classroom, peer and self-assessment with digital annotations, AI feedback for written work, e.g. Grammarly, Quillbot, Edu. However, the human judgment component remains essential, especially in nuanced responses. Rubrics for inclusive and differentiated instruction. Rubrics should be adapted to accommodate students with special needs. Language and examples should be culturally responsive. Different versions of the same rubric can be used for learners at varying proficiency levels.